What's up, guys? How's it going? Cade More with More Muscle, guys. Today, I'm going to be talking about nutrition, and this is what we've learned in my nursing school class. I'm with More Muscle. I want to improve your knowledge and health. So, guys, go ahead, listen to this. If you want to learn more about nutrition, how to properly take care of your body, and let's get to it, guys. So, nutrients absorbed in the diet determine the health of our body. Deficiencies or excess can contribute to a poor state of health. Overeating or undereating can be harmful to the body. Guys, so we want to aim for that right amount of calories, that right amount of food, that right amount of protein, carbohydrates, lipids, fats, minerals, vitamins. We want to aim for that. Essential nutrients are those that the body cannot manufacture. And the absence of these essential nutrients can cause deficiencies, and that can also cause diseases. Guys, so nutrition is so important. If you can get your nutrition right, that can prevent chronic diseases, can prevent hospital bills, it can prevent just health problems in general. So some components of nutrition, some sources can include carbohydrates, fiber, protein, lipids, vitamins, minerals, and electrolytes and waters. And in this video, we're just going to be going over carbohydrates, fiber, protein, and fats. So a healthy eating pattern includes all essential nutrients, and this allows, this comes from a broad group of foods, right? So you want to get a lot of foods. That's why I dislike certain, diets such as carnivore diet or the keto diet, because you're excluding a food group. So in this keto group, you eat very limited carbs and you'll lose weight, which a lot of people like, but for your health, the carbohydrates have such good, they can do so many good things for our body, and we need carbohydrates. And same thing, we need fats and we need protein. Those are all things that we need. So I'm not a fan of diets like the carnivore diet, the keto diet, and other diets that exclude food groups, because that can cause problems and your body will not be at optimal health. Now, if you have some, digestive issue, then maybe the carnivore diet will work for you or the keto diet will work for you. But for people that have a normal, system, I would recommend getting all of the food groups. So let's go over it, guys. The RDA is the recommended daily allowance. This is basically like the recommended daily allowance to decrease the risk of chronic disease. We're going to go over carbohydrates first. Carbohydrates, guys, we need about 130 grams of carbohydrates to fuel the brain minimally for adults and children. For example, a large banana is around 20 grams of carbohydrates, more or less. The median, so like the normal range, is about 305 grams for males and about 228 grams for females per day. And we want about 45 to 65% of our nutrition to come from carbohydrates. So guys, 45 to 65% of the calories, we want it to come from carbohydrates. Guys, carbohydrates, what do they do for us? Let's talk about it. They provide energy for our cells to work. They help regulate protein and fat metabolism. The brain and the nervous system require carbohydrates for maximum effective functioning. So that's why I do not want to recommend the carnivore diet or the keto diet. And in social media, there's a lot of people doing the carnivore or keto diet, and they say, oh, it works so well. They lose weight because carbohydrates, they hydrate the body. So when you don't take carbohydrates in, you lose water weight, but you might be, doing some harm to your body. So I think carbohydrates are extremely important. There's different types of carbohydrates. There's whole foods that are carbohydrates, such as whole grain rice, whole wheat, fruits. And those carbohydrates are really healthy. There's processed carbohydrates like refined grains, and those can be harmful, I would say, because you're not getting adequate fiber with that, and there's a lot of the nutrients taken out. So carbohydrates are extremely important. Carbohydrates contain 4 calories per gram, and don't listen to people that tell you to stop eating carbohydrates. Uh, yeah, carbohydrates are important. Get your healthy carbohydrates, your whole carbohydrates, and that will help benefit your health. Guys, the next thing is fiber. Fiber. This is categorized as a carbohydrate. It's found in plant foods. It is indigestible. Um, this helps with bowel elimination or for you to go to the bathroom. This promotes like regular bowel movements, prevents constipation, and fiber helps lower cholesterol, and it can help prevent cancers. This can also help regulate blood glucose levels and also slow the rate of absorption. So guys, fiber is extremely important, as you can see. A lot of people are getting type 2 diabetes. And like I said, if you eat more fiber, this will help you regulate blood glucose, guys. And fiber is found in plant foods. So fruits and vegetables, that's got a lot of fiber in it. Fiber consumption should be around 25 grams for females and about 38 grams for males. And for example, guys, in 1 cup of beans, there are about 11 grams of fiber. And fiber contains 1.5 to 2.5 calories per gram for energy. And guys, it's extremely important to eat plant foods because they're high in fiber. All right, the next thing we're going to get to is proteins. So proteins are found in animal sources, and they're also found in plant foods. There's a complete protein, and that is from animal products and also soy. So soy is a complete protein. It has all 9 essential amino acids, and also animal products are the same thing. They have all 9 essential amino acids. Incomplete proteins come from plant sources, and they have insufficient amino acids, consuming a variety. So guys, incomplete proteins, guys, they come from plant sources. They could be like rice. They have only 5, or beans. They only have 4 complete, 4 things of proteins, 4 amino acids, sorry. But guys, for example, rice and beans, that makes a complete protein. Tofu and vegetables makes a complete protein. Chickpeas and wheat, that makes a complete protein. Peanut butter and whole wheat toast, that makes a complete protein. Pinto beans and corn, that makes a complete protein. Whole wheat pasta and peas, that makes a complete protein. Lentils and rice makes a complete protein. Oatmeal and pumpkin seeds makes a complete protein. So if you're eating a variety of foods, you don't really have to worry about complete proteins. You'll get it. And let's see, the next thing is protein functions for tissue building and maintenance. Helps with the nitrogen and water. It helps with backup energy. It supports metabolic processes. It helps with nitrogen balance. It helps transport nutrients and other vital substances. Supports the immune system. Facilitates electrolyte balances. And it helps with the formation of neurotransmitters, enzymes, antibodies, peptide hormones, breast milk, mucus, histamine, and even sperm. But as you can see, protein is essential for the body. There are certain factors that influence the body's requirement for protein. Tissue growth needs, quality of dietary protein, and needs to an illness or a burn. Guys, for example, if someone has a pressure ulcer or a burn, they need more protein because their body is rebuilding tissue. So guys, the recommended daily allowance is 0.8 grams per kilogram. Guys, 1 pound, 2.2 pounds equals 1 kilogram. So 150 pounds, you would need around 56 grams of protein if you weigh 150 pounds. If you weigh 180 pounds, you would need around 66 grams of protein. So guys, that is, you don't need a lot of, social media influencers say, hey, you got to get 250 grams of protein a day. That's a little excessive in my opinion. You really don't need that much. You need, if you're a 180 pound person, you need about 65 grams of protein. That's it. And, obviously that is regulated. If you have an injury or a burn, you might need some more protein. But for the majority of the people, 66 grams of protein for an 180-pound person will work for you, and it will be healthy for you. And the total calorie intake should be around 10 to 35% of your total calories should come from protein. And protein is 4 calories per gram. So guys, protein is extremely important. You can get it if you want. You can get it from plant foods. You just got to combine foods, or you can get it from animal products. I would say don't eat a ton of animal products, in my opinion. But you got to choose what works best for you. Okay, let's go from lipids or fat. Guys, lipids and fats are extremely important. They're available in many sources: meat, poultry, skin, dairy foods, oils, butter, shortening oils, and lard. Fat is an essential nutrient for the body. It serves as a concentrated form of stored energy for the body and supplies stored energy for the body. Guys, fat is important for hormone production. It can help structure materials. It's protective for padding vital organs. It insulates the body to maintain body temperature. It's a covering for nerve fibers, and it aids in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. So for example, guys, there's vitamins K, A, D, E, my name. Those all need fats to be absorbed better. So guys, fat is extremely important. Little amounts can go a long way. Different kinds of fat include saturated fatty acids, and there's unsaturated fatty acids that come from, usually plant sources, and this can help decrease the risk for health problems. Unsaturated fatty acids have like nuts, avocados, seeds, and saturated fatty acids are usually from animal sources. Essential fatty acids include omega-3s and omega-6s, and are used to support blood clotting, blood pressure, inflammation, and many other metabolic processes. Seafood is high in omega-3. Seeds and beans are high in omega-6s. And about 25 to 35% of total calories should come from fat sources. And a diet with too much fat is linked to cardiovascular disease, hypertension, and diabetes mellitus. And the other thing is, guys, children under 2 years of age need high amounts of fat. A diet under 10% of fat can result in a wasting state of the body. Some fat is crucial in the diet. So guys, it's important not to eliminate fat from our diet. Even though you might lose weight, eliminating fat from your diet, guys, fat does so many good things for your body. You don't want to overeat it, but you want to have a small amount. And let's get down to it. LDL, guys, that's a certain type of fat. This carries cholesterol to the tissues, cells. And then there's HDL, and that removes excess cholesterol from the cells and transports it to the liver for disposal. And now, guys, for heart disease, healthy levels of cholesterol are under 200, and for LDL under 100, and for HDL higher than 60. So guys, if you have a high HDL, that means you're going to have excess removal of cholesterol from the cells. So that you want high HDL and you want a low LDL. Dangerous cholesterol levels would be 240 and higher. LDL levels would be 160 and higher, and HDL levels would be under 40. So those are all dangerous, and that's an increased risk for health diseases. Guys, I think it's important to make sure you're getting all the nutrients. Make sure you're getting all, carbohydrates, fats, fiber, protein. You want to be getting everything for a maximal diet. This is going to help you and your body, and it's going to prevent deficiencies. It's going to help you live longer. It's going to prevent unwanted hospital bills. And so, guys, thank you for watching. Something I personally do, this might work for you, but I do whole foods. I do about 2 fistfuls of foods that are whole foods, about 4 to 6 times a day. And that's really helped me, and I feel like I've been really healthy from that. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe.